locked in, like the camera is truly the ultimate threat, and I need people to understand it. We're gonna go through it. I'm gonna say it in an uncut way, but to start there, we have to talk about a few things, right? Just so you can understand how devastating the camera is as an existence in general, right? So the first thing we got to talk about is entropy. Entropy is unprocessed experiences. That's all it is in function. It's when presence becomes performance, story becomes spectacle, emotion becomes algorithm, connection becomes content. Entropy is not death. It's the inability to become whole overall. But then moving a little further, right? There's the catastrophic echo chamber. The catastrophic echo chamber is the spiritual and social system where everything is seen and nothing is integrated. So it's the collapsed world of infinite mirrors, no metabolization, viral memory with no meaning, and feedback loops instead of truth. So you could think about it like when grief is content, identity is performance, intimacy is monetized, protest is curated, pain is profitable. You might be like, this sounds like real life. It's because we live in a catastrophic echo chamber. And it is literally presence divorced from embodiment. It is what happens when the mirror breaks and the camera takes its place. But we're going to talk about the camera, right? I need you to stay focused. The camera is the child of Babylon, because Babylon did not fall. She gave birth. She gave birth to the camera, a tool forged in the desire of statues over sons, legacies over love, performance over parenthood, not born screaming, but blinking, a red light, always watching. The camera is not the eye. It is the ghost of being seen. I want you to understand the situation. It's the ritual of endless self-curation disguised as connection. It's the first entropy weapon of the new age. It is a weapon of unprocessed experiences aimed directly at you. But we're going to talk about it, right? Because the mirror is deep. Mirrors are deep. No animal has a healthy reaction to their reflection. Because once in the past, the mirror was sacred, right? The intention of a reflection was sacred. It reflected without judgment. It returned presence and invited truth. But now the camera replaces the mirror. The reflection is filtered through imagined judgment. You don't just see yourself, you see how others will see you. This is recursive perception, because you're no longer looking, you're looking at yourself being looked at. This is how the self splits and how identity becomes an algorithmic echo. But here's how it gets deeper, right? The camera flattens becoming into branding, distorts grief into proof, mutates intimacy into export, erases chirality, right? Natural asymmetry, and with the symmetry of persona. So the world is naturally chaotic and asymmetrical in general. That's literally what chirality is, right? Naturally asymmetrical. Everything ain't 50-50. You can look this up. But it gets replaced with the symmetry of persona. And the worst of all is that it teaches you to flinch at your own reflection. We're going to talk about how all of these unhealthy reactions cause your actual